right, today we're going to play a little game. It's called Playing the Percentages. My 3-year-old daughter would say, that's a great idea. Not that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Yes, playing the percentages. Here's a novel thought. Life is unpredictable. No matter how confident a person sounds, nobody can predict the future with absolute certainty. Let's just let that one sink in. Yeah, nobody can predict the future with absolute certainty. That's true for you in your life. It's true for the weather. It's true for the future performance of your favorite athlete or team. And it's also true for the markets, for investing. It's impossible to perfectly predict future moves. And thus, the key is playing the percentages. Athletes and coaches do this all the time. In football, you typically run the ball on 4th and inches, and you pass the ball on 3rd and 12. That doesn't mean the play will work, but the percentages are in your favor. When driving, I might take a back road if it's rush hour. I'll take the highway when it's the middle of the night. In the supermarket, I'll look for the shortest line. No, it doesn't always mean it'll be the fastest line. Trust me, I have a penchant for finding the shortest line that also seems to be the slowest line. But more often than not, if I take a look at the wide scope of all of my supermarket experiences, the shorter line is the fastest line. The percentages are on my side, even though sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Investors can do the same thing. You evaluate a stock based on various metrics, and then you try to determine what's the chance the stock is up in a year or two. What's the chance it will be down? You look at the possible upside and downside, and if you believe you've got significantly more upside, you buy. The percentages are in your favor. If not, you wait for a better opportunity or you sell. Playing the percentages also helps when you're trying to evaluate the market as a whole or the overall economy. Take the current setup. You've got the Federal Reserve hiking rates more aggressively than at any point in 40 years. Judging by history, there's a high likelihood it will lead to recession, but it's not a guarantee. So playing the percentages, I might conclude there's a 60 or 70% chance of a recession. That would warrant being cautious, but it also leaves open a 30 to 40% chance we don't get a recession anytime soon. So given that setup, it's prudent to be defensive, but not so much that you've taken your portfolio entirely to cash. The bond titan Jeffrey Gundlach estimates he's been right on his market predictions about 70% of the time over his 40-year career. That's pretty good. He's become a billionaire in the process. But even he admits it still leaves about 12 years worth of incorrect calls. So the overall point here is that no matter what your take is on the future of anything, your life, your favorite team, the economy, or the markets, nothing is a guarantee. So it's best to play the percentages. It's best to make sensible decisions, to think rationally. Playing the percentages helps you avoid making the big mistakes. It does not mean every move you make will work out. But fortunately, you don't need to have a perfect record to do well financially or in life. 70% might just make you a billionaire.